This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.
Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for March 27, 2023, 16-year-old student and a correctional officer gunned down in Highgate St Mary. A double murder shattered the relative quiet of Highgate St Mary on Sunday as a 16-year-old student and a prison warder were shot dead by gunmen in the community. The victims have been identified as Nathan Sigree, also known as Pazza, a student of the Geisel High School, and Giovanni Marcus Higgins, a 22-year-old correctional officer. Both deceased are from capture land in Highgate St Mary, the police say. According to information reaching the news, about 6:30 p.m., both victims rode up on a motorcycle at a playfield near the St. Mary High School in Highgate when a white Toyota Axio motorcar approached. The police say two men alighted from the vehicle and opened gunfire at the victims, hitting them all over their bodies. They were taken to the Port Maria Hospital, where both succumbed shortly after. No motive has been established for the attack. Off-duty cop shoots cabbie at a betting shop in Kingston. An off-duty policeman shot and injured a taxi driver at a betting shop in East Kingston yesterday afternoon. The cabbie, 53, allegedly attacked the cop with a knife and was shot. The cabbie has since been treated at hospital, and the Independent Commission of Investigations has launched a probe into the matter. Reports reaching the news are that at about 12:20 p.m., the cop, a constable who works in the St. Catherine North Division, was at the outlet when an argument developed between him and the taxi driver. Police say the cabbie pulled a knife and threatened to stab the policeman. He then advanced towards the cop with a knife and raised his hand in a stabbing position. The cop, in fear for his life, the police say, pulled his service pistol and discharged 2 rounds in the man's direction, hitting him twice in the left leg. The injured man was assisted by residents to the hospital, where he received treatment. Patron at Hanover wake shot dead, 2 policemen injured during confrontation. The Independent Commission of Investigations is currently investigating an incident in which a patron at a wake was shot and killed by the police in Hanover on Sunday morning. 2 policemen also received injuries during the incident. The deceased man has been identified as 24-year-old Avado Samuels of a Mount Pleasant district address in the parish. Reports are that around 4 a.m., the police went to a location in Mount Pleasant where an illegal wake was taking place to shut down the event. However, residents who reportedly opposed the police presence began stoning the lawmen. A confrontation reportedly developed between Samuels and the police. It was at this point that Samuels was shot. One of the lawmen received an injury to his head from an unidentified object. The other reportedly received a shot to the hand. No illegal gun was recovered from the scene. The incident is currently being investigated by Indicom, which is in the process of identifying witnesses who can assist with their investigations. Indicom's Director of Complaints for the Western Region, Errol Chetu, told the news that the scene was processed, the officers' guns seized, boxed, and will be sent to the government's forensic lab to be analyzed. We continue to appeal to witnesses who are able to assist with the investigation to come forward and assist us with statements, Chetu said. 63-year-old man killed in Hanover house fire. The Kingsvale police in Hanover are carrying out investigations to determine the origin of a fire which left a 63-year-old man dead and the sections of a house destroyed in the community on Sunday afternoon. The deceased has been identified as Colonel Somerville, unemployed of Kingsvale. It is reported that about 12:30 p.m., fire was seen coming from Somerville's room on the ground floor of a family house in the community. Residents rushed to the scene and managed to put out the fire. Somerville's charred remains were found under the rubble. Man shot and killed in Seaview Gardens. Police are trying to determine the motive behind the shooting death of a man in Seaview Gardens, St. Andrew yesterday morning. The victim has been identified as Donovan Anthony Collins, also known as a Sarge, a 59-year-old vendor from Mapleview Road, Kingston 11. Reports reaching the news are that about 11 a.m., residents reported hearing loud explosions sounding like gunshots near the gully on White Sea Drive and called the police. Lawmen arrived and found Collins lying face down in a pool of blood with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the face and upper body. He had been shot several times. He was rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital in a marked service vehicle but was pronounced dead on arrival. The police are pursuing several theories in order to determine a motive for the killing. Alleged violence producer killed in St. James. A man the police say is a well-known violence producer was shot and killed in Mafuta district in St. James on Sunday afternoon. He has been identified as 30-year-old Rohan Barrett, otherwise called the Manny Boy, unemployed of Mafuta. The police say about 5:45 p.m., Barrett was among a group of persons at a shop in Mafuta when he was pounced upon by armed men and shot several times. He died on the spot. Investigators say Barrett was released from prison in 2020, where he served 10 years after being convicted on rape and illegal possession of firearm charges. They say since his return, he has come under investigation for murder and several shootings in his community. Golding apologizes for offensive comment about labor rights. Opposition leader Mark Golding on Sunday afternoon apologized for an offensive comment he recently made towards supporters of the governing Jamaica Labour Party. Golding, who was addressing a meeting of the National Executive Council of the Opposition People's National Party at the Calabar High School in St. Andrew, said he should not have made the comment. The PNP president, who called the JLP supporters a damn fool, suggested that annoyance led to the remark, which he made during a PNP-organized protest in the St. Andrew Southeastern constituency 2 Thursdays ago. He said the comment was made after noting that the PNP was being blamed for industrial action taken by some public sector workers and for interruptions to Prime Minister Andrew Holness's budget debate presentation because of a faulty microphone and the power problems at the Gordon House. I said something when me shouldn't did say it that way. I said them a damn fool. Me shouldn't did say that. I apologize, said Golding at the NEC meeting. What I did mean to say is that is totally ridiculous. I should have said totally ridiculous. So sorry for the damn fool comment. I didn't mean to cause no offense to nobody. You see, in politics, when you're in my position, you have to try to elevate the thing. If I hurt anybody's feelings, I am sorry. I never mean that. I was just commenting on how totally ridiculous it was, he added. 14-year-old boy attacked in feud over girl. A 14-year-old boy was attacked and stabbed by several people in an apparent feud over a girl in Mandeville, Manchester on Saturday. Police have confirmed the attack and reported that the child was set upon by 5 other boys and 2 men at a restaurant off Ward Avenue in the town. The injured boy has since been admitted to hospital. According to the police, initial investigations have revealed that the incident occurred out of an issue with a female with whom the victim and the suspects had been feuding recently. Information reaching the news indicates that at about 8 p.m., the boy was among some friends who were attacked by a group of knife-wielding accomplices who stabbed him in the abdomen and the chest. He was rushed to the hospital, where he was immediately treated and admitted in stable condition. The police have since launched a manhunt for the suspected attackers.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.